made this so different to my average escape? A few different factors. One being these horrible things, the chunk ban machines. This was one of the worst challenges I had to overcome. I'm in my version 1 world copy because I actually used a wither cannon on my version 2 copy, so they actually, I would say, they nerfed this thing underneath version 2. It was very useful when it was right on top of the bedrock. That way, if you came through, you would instantly trigger the alarm. They made it in version 2 so that this is higher above, meaning I can now use alternate methods to get through. And lastly, there's no more dirt for me to dig under. It's just obsidian and bedrock. This took me so many hours to come up with an escape, but finally, I had done it. So with absolutely no further ado, let's get straight into GAIAS VAULT Escape. First, a large gap in the bridge must be made to the downwards of bedrock. This shouldn't be exceedingly difficult, considering that the guards aren't checking on their bridge every 2 seconds, are they? The only way I could see these machines being passed is by brute force. Rather said, brute speed. You see, the machine activates every second. That means you have a 1 second time to go 32 blocks to get through. All we need to do now is get a really fast travel method. I tried basic elytra plus fireworks, but that's not quick enough. And plus, it would need to be around at least 60 blocks per second, otherwise it's not fast enough. If you've seen a few of my older videos, you might know that I'm a huge fan of Riptide. I use it all the time in combination with the elytra, and I know that with the two can go incredibly fast. We're speaking hundreds of blocks per second. For speed reference, this is about the speed you can go with a Riptide 3. You can cross one side of the prison to the other practically instantly using this, and so I decided to take advantage of this. Once you've speeded under the bedrock, you can now go right through. You're now trapped in a tiny little cell, so what do? There's a small weakness in this prison, where there's not enough Elder Guardians to constantly keep up with mining fatigue, giving you enough time to break certain blocks. So all you have to do is drink milk and then break a block. For those of you who haven't watched my previous videos, I use this Ender Pearl tactic to get through the blocks. Before I hit this string contraption, I need to mine the block now, and then attempt to chorus fruit my way past, up into this redstone area. It's basically a 50-50 chance. My first time I didn't quite do it, but my second time, however, worked perfectly. Now that the guards have no signal that I'm here, other than possibly a name tag, however, I'm being careful to crouch as much as possible. It doesn't look like I'm in the crouching position, even though I really am crouching. And now you just need to go upwards into the area you must go to. Into the bed of the cell you're trying to attack. You also need to drink milk and break an enchantment table. I just entered the enchantment table. What is wrong? As I said, break the enchantment table. And one final step. Enter the cell. Once you're in, it's super simple from here. Even with the invincible end crystals around, all you need to do is throw instant harming potions onto the prisoner, and they will be killed. Done. You now have freed the prisoner from the most powerful prison in Minecraft, GAIAS VAULT. Thank you so much for 1 stack of subscribers, 64. Wow, I sound pathetic compared to other YouTubers. I just wanted to thank all of you 65 out there who have been helping me on this journey. But also another quick announcement, this is probably going to be one of my last prison escapes. I'm not going to follow through on every GAIAS Vault update, just for a few reasons. This took me so many hours to come up with this escape. The Hades Vault ones took me maybe like half an hour, but this one took me around like 5 to 10 hours of just analyzing the prison, looking at its weaknesses. And I'm not doing that again. I may do a few more prisons, like the Micro Vault, if you know what that is, and possibly some other ones, like Glacier's Vault, Apollo's Vault, Vault 36, and more. But with that said, this is the most powerful prison in the game. Escaped.